And good morning, everybody. Star Wars Galaxy Heroes players, whenever you're watching this. This is a state of my account. It is, what is it today? March 18th, 2020. So a couple things have changed since the last time I made one of these update videos. One, I've switched guilds. I am now in Alpha, and I was previously in Pi Reloaded. No specific reasons why. It was just time for a change. I'd been in Pi Reloaded for 6 months, and I thought I'd give something else a try. So here you can just see my arenas right now. I'm obviously still using gas in arena. Pretty much the whole top 30 of my arena has gas now. There's still a few straggling Padmes and DRs, but for the most part it's all gas. So everybody can beat everybody. And I'm falling to 17 as of today. And then in Fleet's a little different. Fleet, everyone can beat everyone pretty much. So right as you see it, right around 30 is about where I'll fall in a given day. This is what I leave on defense, but it is not what I use on offense. We can discuss arenas right now while we're on them. But I guess we should go over my stats. So due to the release of the capital ships, my galactic power has been bumped up. I have unlocked and leveled my capital ships, so that has increased my GP to 6.11 million GP. Profiles, I can tell you nothing. So yes, 6.1 million GP, that feels nice. New guild feels nice. Alpha's, I think, rated the 8th largest guild by GP. And let's go into character arena first. So as you can see, right off the bat, you saw 2 gas and 1 Darth Revan. So that could probably be the ratio that we're running with. There's a Padme, there's a DR, there's a Padme. So it's probably two gas for every one of the other teams. As you get down to the sub 30, you can see it's pretty much all Darth Revan. So, well, never heard of that guy, Gatfire. Never heard of him once. So, expect to see you in the top 20 once you get your gas up to 7-star. I hope you can find me on Shard Chat. Otherwise, you're going to be getting hammered down on a regular basis. I just realized that Mar is in my Shard as well. Huh, interesting. So yeah, so pretty much all gas in the top 30, other than the smatterings of DRs and Padmes. Now if we go over to my fleet arena, everyone pretty much leaves gas on, or not gas, GK on defense. As we scan, there's Benito with his Akbar fleet. He has always run his Akbar fleet. It is 615,000 power Akbar fleet. It is insane. Chris went for the Malevolence right off the bat, so he's been running that, and he has great success on offense with that. It's a really good fleet. And then I think there's like one other strictly malevolent player right there, Mar. And now for Fleet Arena, you saw what I left it on defense, but I have been using Malevolence pretty much strictly to climb, except for Benito. Benito I still struggle against. AA is a little bit harder to beat, but these GK fleets are just, it's like butter. I put out a big video of me climbing an arena using Malevolence against a multitude of GK fleets. You can refer back to that in my channel if you want to see how it works. But as you can see, I've only got a 5-star Malevolence. GG is Relic level 7 and all 6 E mods. And I'll show you my Separatists here. So obviously Vulture and Hyena are 7. No gear tiers. But then I've got my Spy at R4, and Sunfac is going to be worked on sometime in the future. And then I don't use Geonos and Soldier right now. I only can use 2 or 3 reinforcements. Spy is the first, and then I bring in either, depending on how the battle went, Bosk or IG-2000. Bosk is R5, and IG-2000 is only geared level 12, but it just slices through GK fleets, guys. I recommend using it to climb. Maybe even to use in TW and Grand Arena and throw your Negotiator on defense. Alright. Okay, so there's my arenas. What else is going on in the game? This event is out right now. I blew through the first one, the free one, earlier, no problem. And I will probably make a video of me going through this fight again. I will go for another 10 shards. We got Grand Arena Week 3 firing up today in 5 hours. I've got my defense set. I think, personally, this first round is going to be very easy. But we shall see. Stay tuned for that. I'll definitely post that probably tomorrow morning. And then we got Geo Lightside TB going on in an hour's time. And I do look forward to Geo TB. It's challenging content. I did really great last month, and I hope to do so again this month. Now we get into my roster. So, what have I done since last week's video? I do believe I relicked my Haldo, and I took her to only relic 1. I'm not going to dump anything else into her to keep my GP bloat down. And then, sadly, I did break my spending ban, and I bought 100 shards worth of Resistance Hero Poe with the 2. They're available for 4,000 crystals right now in the weekly shipments. I bought 2 of those to take him from 3-star to 5-star. My thinking is that he's probably going to go free to play either today or tomorrow, and then I will jump in on him. But I wanted to bring him up to be somewhat equivalent with Resistance Hero Finn, so that I can take them both up together equally, and I'm not waiting, because that would be annoying. But I got both of them, Poe and Finn, both at gear 11. Almost ready to go. Finn needs, obviously, another Chirotech, but this piece is ready, so he'll be to gear 12. Poe, he obviously needs another Chirotech too, and his pieces, well, I'll get them eventually. I'll farm them eventually. I put Veteran Smuggler Chewbacca in here because I'm going to need him. I'm going for Resistance Hero Ray. And I'm currently working on my project right now is Resistance Pilot. He's going to be my next one to relic. I am close on that one. And then this one I've been farming. So I should have him, or he will be relicked by next week's video. And then after him, I obviously got to work on Rose Tico. As you can see, she's got 2 out of 6 pieces. So I'll be working on her. Then Veteran Smuggler, Chewbacca, then... at that point, I'm probably still not going to have Hero Poe and Hero Finn at 7-star, so I am going to start working on, actually, Jango, Boba, and Sunfac, because since I'm so far away, this is such a slog. After I get all the Resistance tunes done, I need to shore up some teams that are a little bit weaker. Sunfac, I kind of need, but I want to get him to relic for his ship. Primarily, it will bolster my Geo team, but primarily his ship. I want him because I run Malevolence Fleet a lot now. And then Jango and Boba, I want because the bounty hunters, when relicked, are a good team. They're not an S, whatever they're calling it, S or A class team, but they are definitely a good B team. Jango specifically is a good character. So I'd like to take them to relics, and then I will start working on my first order. And I'm not working on the first order in any particular order, except for what I want to make a good first team. So that would be Kylo Ren Masked, First Order Executioner, and Hux, and Sith Trooper. I want to get them up and rolling to put under my crew, who's already Relic level 5. And then I'll have a good First Order team. And only after all of these characters are done will I work further towards the Galactic Legend Kylo. So Rey first, shore up some other teams, and then go back and then start on First Order. Who knows what's going to come out between now and then, which is why if I have to pivot away from First Order for a while, I may, but I'll play it by ear. Kiadi Mundi is a million miles away. What am I at for shards right now? 27 shards for Kiarimandi. So I'm no sense working on some of my Jedi that it would go with him, because it's going to be many months until he's unlocked, which is very unfortunate, CG, that you would put out a character that is harder, almost as hard to get, kind of, as these Galactic Legends tunes. It's just stupid. My hope is that since in one of their posts they said, we're going to give you what you've all been wanting, my hope is that is the Mace Windu rework, and with that rework it will make the second Jedi mission on phase 1 of Lightside TB and the Galactic Republic Jedi mission in phase 3 of Lightside TB actually you will actually have a viable Galactic Republic Jedi team to attempt them and to get at least 3 waves. So that is my hope, is that Mace is coming. And at least then it'll give me a reason to work on a second or another Jedi team to relic. So that's what I first see. I got my resistance to finish off, and then I got bounty hunters to shore up. Sunfac, I need a first order team, and then we'll see. Maybe Galactic Jedi or Galactic Republic Jedi. We'll see what happens there. But my Mace is only gear 11, but I do believe he's not that far away in gear 11. There he is. See, like he could go to gear 12 pretty quick. No, don't want to craft that. Yeah, gear 12 is an easy one for him. I am basically doing 2 ship refreshes a day, 3 normal energy refreshes a day, 1 Cantina refresh a day, and I am banking up. I haven't relicted anybody for a long time. I'm still banking up signal data. I've got a lot of the mats, like the component pieces, the scrap I need. Got enough of that to take all my resistance characters. I want them all to be ready, and then when the event comes out, I want to just go bang all up to their required relics, and then away we go. But the big tripping point is going to be the signal data. So I crunched out how much I'm going to need for all of my resistance characters, and I'm going to need I think it's 850 of the first signal data, 790 around of the green, and then I think it was 350 of the blue signal data. So as you see here, I am kind of only a quarter of the way to having the signal data mats. Now I'm slow doing those. After I get resistance up there, maybe I'll drop some, or I'll start dropping some more, another 50 or another 100 crystal refresh to get some more normal energy. But that stuff comes pretty slow. I'm not in any rush. As you see from my GACs, I'm starting to go up against opponents that have pushed their characters up to their relic levels needed already now, and I am, for the most part, beating them pretty easily. Like, I'm 5-1. I could in my loss was a close loss. Let's just show you guys here again. I'm all over the place today. So if you look at my power, so in this GAC, you're only going off of your top 70 characters. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 60, 66. So my top 70 for characters for matchmaking goes up to Stormtrooper Han here. So who is not really usable in my roster? Well, we got Juhani, Qui-Gon Jinn, Visas Mar, Sokatano, young Han Solo, but Mission, I use her. Zalba, you use her. Droidica, use her. Barriss, use her. Newt, use her. I use all of them. Jinn, I don't, though. Yep. Clone Sergeant, not really, but I have to have him relic for his ship. And I use Cody. Well, that was a waste. I even zated him for the clones assault battle, and then didn't even end up needing him. And then I pretty much use every other character. So my roster is effective GP, other than a very few handful of characters. So if you see, like I was saying, it goes to 70 characters, right? For matchmaking in this GAC, for my division. As you can see, look at all these resistance characters that have relic. They're all underneath that threshold. So their GP does not count in my matchmaking, whereas a lot of people have bumped these guys way up there, and now you've got a Poe-Dameron, a Relic Poe-Dameron, and a Relic 7 Ray Scavenger affecting your matchmaking. So that's the plan. Holdo, unfortunately, she was already Zeted, and so she got bumped right up there. The Zetas add a significant amount of GP, but I'm going to be taking like all the First Order and all the... Basically, for relics going forward, I'm probably only going to take them to, unless they're Zeted, then just whatever. I'm only going to take them to the beginning relic levels, because I'm really got to try to keep my GP lean until I have to do otherwise. So there it is, I guess. If you want to see my ships, look at I got my Radis up to 5-star. Finalizer is a little bit behind, but that's okay because I don't need the finalizer for anything really yet. My First Order pilots suck. My Resistance pilots are alright. So as you see, for the limited amount of Resistance pilots, they're pretty much all going to be relicked here within the week. But if you look at my First Order pilots, I still got a geared 9 Special Forces, and he's one of the ones you need in the starting lineup. And First Order type pilots, I think, a half a piece away from gear 12. So my First Order pilots are not as good, and I don't use them. I don't use the Radis. And there we are, guys. That's about it. That's my weekly recap. Do not buy any of these packs. These packs are freaking garbage. I don't know what would be other than the Kairos and the Zetas, which I don't even really need the Zetas because I got a stockpile that I don't need right now until a new tune comes out. Yeah. All right. So I hope some people enjoyed this. This is kind of a bland segment, but I like to do it just because I kind of like also to go back and see where I was in certain weeks. So there it is, guys. Till next time. Cheers. Have a good day. Stay healthy.